like the Soul and Rashaad. Like I already know going into this without watching it that I imagine that there's a lot of information in this. When I think about the two people that's in this exchange. When we're talking about Soul, Soul is probably another prime example. I mean, the dance itself and the eras have changed. So Soul's reputation or his dance might not be as emphasized due to the progression of the eras or just time in general. And I think Rashaad is older than Soul, but I don't know people's ages and know like exactly what eras they come from. But I believe Rashaad might come from a earlier generation of that than Soul. But either way, I know how both of them are dead for the culture, Black American culture, um, and are protectors of it. So realistically, pacifists, big play from pacifists. A whole 15 piece. Can't stay long, but I'm already hyped for the Soul and Rashad breakdown. Even if I only rewatch your live, always appreciate you sharing your analysis. Nah, dead ass, bro. That's a big 15 piece, bro. Thank you for that, gang. Yeah, we talking about it right now. Like with Rasol, did I just fucking do a fusion? With Rashad and Soul, I know they finna be speaking from a cultural perspective. Um, and I haven't seen it yet. But I just know that I know their history to a degree. I don't know like everything about them, but I know what they stand on. So I'm more so knowing that I know their skill in this. However, because their names, based on the shit we were just talking about, are not at the peaks of other names, and they're not at the top. And dance itself is just at one of the lowest points in general. The skill aspect that I know they're finna offer is not something that I believe y'all would just automatically pull up if I did a video on its own. Which is the sad part. That's the part that I tell y'all makes it very difficult because we're not really going off of like actual dance and the skill that is relative to the styles that people are using because of how accustomed people are to seeing the way dance is represented now in this era of just slop and mixing stuff together without really having any form of depth and real understanding of the styles that are being applied, never having touched foot in the spaces of where they came from or being like an actual student of the dance. They teaching before they student. Like there's so many things, bro, that are just different that make things of what we're talking about more so obsolete. Which is why, in speaking on that, I know for a fact that there has to be something relative to them talking about, I guess, popping being dead. Because I was in the comments to see J Rock had mentioned something relative to questioning popping is dead, which I believe has to be something of what Rashad or someone Soul said at some point, I think. Um, and y'all know me, I've been said the dance culture, the dance scene is dead. Popping for sure. It's not as bad as locking, but it it definitely ain't on the up. And then if we talking about culture wise, it it got but it, there's a lot of things that I speak on, and me and my other homie have a lot of conversation relative to that too. It's a lot of things that I think could be the center of the focus, within the perspectives to it's a big conversation. It's a big topic. Um, the things that are relative to different countries and whatever else that don't understand the essence, the culture of the things relative to the dance style and the imitations that they put on. But there's also that of what was sold, bro. You know, for individual gain, and then like the people that feel entitled to speak or do things relative to how they do it is because it's the biggest example I give is like there's no way I'm finna let you step to me and call me a nigga and you not black. You know what I mean? I would tell you back the fuck up, slow down before I slap the chin off your face. Calm down. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. But a person might feel comfortable doing so because wherever they might be from, they got black people that don't trip. They got black people telling them that they cool with that. So it's very different when you got specific OGs, head figures, leaders. They sold it to all them motherfuckers and then told them everything that they was doing to a degree potentially is valid. The dress ups, the do rags that we be on, the imitations, or the things that felt satisfactory for certain individuals to have people, the ego that comes with my students, and I'm teaching all you guys from this country, and you're all my little offsprings. You know what I mean? Now spread the good word of my name and let it be known that I'm the one that taught y'all. That's what a lot of people get off on. I'm going to Japan again. Hey, look, man, you know how I do. I'm teaching 8 different workshops. It adds to that, right? But it got sold, bro. So it's very difficult, I think, when talking about so many different aspects of what created or what contributed, I guess, to the state of the dance being dead. But instead of hearing it from me, within that of what I already told y'all, we talked about several different times, I'm going to pull up and let some people that are far more experienced than me speak on the dance in their own way. I guess I don't know if it's verbal or if they, I don't know what this shit is. I know there's a battle, but I don't know. It could be something more. I'm finna see what they saying, bro. Lock in, Palace. Lock in.
What up, though? The soul. You already know what it is.
My fault. The way my brain work. Every time I hear a nigga say this right here.
What up, though?
What up, though? All my niggas cutthroat. Cut a nigga head off, you looking like you Bumbo. Smoke 'em like double Dutch, all you niggas jump rope. Syrup in the double cup, fruit punch like knuckles. All my niggas up, though. Bands on bands in my pants, that's a drum roll. Elephant memory, but I can't remember her, though. All my bitches cutthroat.
My fault. Lock in. Damn, you play too much, bro. Lock in. What up, though? Hey, bro. Lock in. Stop playing around. Jeez.
The soul. You already know what it is. From Detroit.
Right.
Of course, you got Rashaad.
What's up, y'all? Rashaad Hassani, DC, by way of New York.
We wanted to do this because we felt it was necessary to give y'all some context on the importance, of...
What are we filming this on? This one of them, aesthetic things. We just, you know what I mean? We going back in time, recording off of a Razor phone, a Sidekick or something. Also, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. My fault.
What this exhibition really represents. Personally,
I was just gonna say I didn't know if the event was doing this.
This is my idea that I presented to Rashaad
so they did
a little while back, and he agreed to do it.
Okay,
I felt that it was necessary because, one, we strongly feel that popping is dead, and the state of it right now is kind of a stalemate.
My fault. Hey, man. Well, there it is. There it is, man. I agree. I agree, bro. That's it ain't hard to tell. I agree.
One, we strongly feel that popping is dead, and the state of it right now is kind of in a stalemate. And personally, for me, I feel like this is something where exhibitions is a place where, one, you can either really make it about something that's not really authentic, or it can really be used as something that's you can kind of use it as a masterclass kind of way, where people can take this and study it, for years to come. And so that's where my mind is at, is really having this be more of a conversation, not on some.
And I feel like this is stupid important because context is important. In dance, there's a lot of non-verbal ways where we obviously communicate through the dance, but you don't understand the purpose behind something. And a lot of times, because we consume dance in a specific way, you might take something of what is supposed to be something else, but consume it in a typical way because that is just what people typically do when they watch specific things relative to what we're talking about. So in an exhibition, probably like what he's talking about, you might be thinking like fiction versus blueprint. You know what I mean? Where somebody finna start throwing money and they finna start doing some beat killing and all this other little stuff. The songs they pick them. It's necessary where if you don't get this, you might watch Rashaad versus Soul and just think it's just another exhibition. But I think the clarity in this is important, especially again, coming from two people with the amount of awareness and insight that they have.
Either like really make it about something that's not really authentic, or it can really be used as something that's like you can kind of use it as like a masterclass kind of way, where people can take this and study it, for years to come.
Right.
And so that's where my mind is at, is like really having this be more of a conversation,
Right.
Not on some like aggressive or hostile shit.
Right.
This isn't about me versus him or anything like that. This
Okay.
really is about like two masters of our craft that is really sharing with one another, so yeah. And then the beautiful thing too is that we're able to choose our music. So us both being from the East, him being from New York, me being from the Midwest, Detroit, we felt like it was necessary also to showcase what popping looks like when it's done on the East Coast. Obviously popping being from the Mecca of the West, which is fantastic, but I think a lot of times the East Coast niggas really get kind of erased in that, like our contributions to what we've added and like how we choose to move with popping. And we felt like the music that we chose can really speak to that and highlight those particular things. So that's
which is valid. You take that of what, I mean, a lot of overseas people even be specifying the same thing, but again, we could probably talk about that on a bigger scale of like, again, looking at it as a big picture. But it's relative to the fact that they are adding authentic perspectives to that of what is familiar to them from where they from. The music is different, which is why I be talking about the cosmetics of people doing certain things where they only dance to the popping songs, or they only dress a particular way because that is what their teacher dressed like. I'm like, bro, you could really just enjoy popping, but find, after you learn the basics and the fundamentals, like what type of things do you feel like you can connect on with the dance and use the things of what you grew up on to like, I know it might seem like far-fetched because how broad that scope is, but I mean, like, they're taking the sounds of something that is relative to the East Coast that's going to be different than the West Coast. How many times do I talk about the fact that, like, say if there's an event over here, right, in the West, why do I feel like I'm still listening to the same songs at Summer Dance Forever? Why do I still listen to the same songs as if I'm feeling like, you know what I mean? It's just by one particular individual. Like, you're not getting a difference of a coast, of a scene, of a state, a country. Everywhere I go, I'm just watching people dance the exact same way with that of what the influence is, or like I said, the music is even the same thing. Everybody wants to memorize the same songs. That was relative to what we talked about earlier in the stream with the performative Mickey aspects of how dance is right now, where Cyborg can't even get a crump track. Like, it's to the point of it being so formulaic that people only process and do things one specific way, damn near. Whoa! Whoa, whoa. Hold on. Happy Friday from my boy Justin, man. Palace. You best raise up and get on your feet, mud. That's love right there with a big 30 piece. That's on the Palace, and don't you forget it. Damn, bro. A 30 piece, mud. What up, Palace? Hey, I appreciate you, Justin. Tele-X is valid, though? Nah, but I'm saying it's overplayed as hell. I think a lot of beat makers are valid, but it's the idea for how it's almost like it became commercialized, and then now like Tele-X I mean, there's not a lot of producers, I think, relative to, the people that make beats specifically in the dance space, but his influence even then not only pushed him up to a point to be like, seen as like one of the greatest producers of the times right now, but it also made it to where like his beats are dumb overplayed, and then people are dancing to it over and over and over and over and over, figuring out every fucking piece of space they could find within the song. And then on top of that, the thing that I feel like it's a double-edged sword, because it's like beautiful. Okay, the inspiration is there from people now producing music relative to what he's doing, which is just it borderline is just the sample cuts I'm not saying that his beat process is not valid either, but a lot of it is the cutting of the samples that I feel like now I just can't get away. I mean, obviously I still can, but I'm just I'm expressing the fact that I found myself hearing just a lot of people just emphasizing chops like it's never been done before. So there's that. But to the point of soul is like you just don't get a lot of authentic representation, bro. It's as if everything is encapsulated to become that gate kept perspective of only presenting something in one way. Now I understand that you do your thing if that's what is familiar to you and what you represent because that's you. Which is why I connect with the bro Keenan so heavy because he represents the East Coast, the New York shit. I represent the West Coast, LA, Long Beach shit. So every time we link, we always able to offer something that we get to like learn from because he gets to tell me shit that's relative to that space. I get to tell him shit that's relative to this space. But we are authentic in that because that's what we are. So I feel like that's a valid take from Soul, bro.
What we've added and like how we choose to move with popping, and we felt like the music that we chose can really speak to that and highlight those particular things. So that's my part. I'm gonna let Shad, talk this thing.
Where I mean, I can piggyback a lot off of what Jade is saying, but I think what's more important for me is relationship and us finally having some time to connect. It's been a lot of years where, I feel like black artists either get pinned against each other to help create separation. And I feel like, we've had 10 plus years of just like always in passing. We had one interaction shared on the floor, which was like 2 rounds or something, I think back in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah, so that was some time ago. So I feel like this is a better opportunity for us to really just settle into our shit. We got 6 solos to present. And as he said, it's not about, just the battle. It is the conversation. The conversation of artistic integrity, the conversation of rhythm, the conversation of...
God damn. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But this is that process in which, like, I speak to y'all like this, but y'all, like, I feel like people are not exposed to hearing this enough. Which again, we can point a finger and talk, we can run our mouth just, speaking on all the whys and whatever else, but this needs to be heard more, bro. But a lot of times the emphasis that I have, in addition to the ongoing concern or problems, is that there is not enough leaders, bro. Not and good leaders at that. Not enough mentors. And the space in which we speak on relative to a community doesn't exist, bro. So to highlight what he was even saying, that's the crazy part, the bizarre part of how like familiar they might be. Now, obviously, people are busy in life, but to know that in most occasions, 2 greats like this realistically only ever really link up through passings. Like it's never really. And then it's always it's not like, I don't know if they're like pitted against each other in that way, because if it's just bracketed, obviously, then that's just by chance. But relative to the the idea of how rare it is for them to actually not battle, not dance for the sake of like gaining something over one another, because that also feeds to the ego side of shit, or like the burden people carry when they feel like they always got to prove themselves. Like it's just relative to the fact that like they could just communicate through the dance, knowing that they are already valid masters and deliver the dance at the highest level. So you already know you're going to get something of quality, but it's a rarity to just be like present in the state of dance without it having to, even in those situations, feel performative because it's under the scope of a battle. Like now we're just going to create, it's kind of like going into a space of ownership. I feel like we are just going to produce because we can control the idea and the intention now, rather than stepping into an event and getting, as he said, pitted against one another for the sake of, all our entertainment. I feel like this is a good way to utilize 2 figures that are important to the state of what popping and dance was, and bring that back to y'all to have y'all understand the things that are currently missing today in a heavy way, bro.
Like heritage and culture, like this thing means so much to I think both of us on such a grand scale, and I'm just happy to have this opportunity to like finally like break sweat with you. You know what I mean?
You said what? That's got to be an East Coast. That's that East Coast shit. There, we breaking what?
This opportunity to like finally like break sweat with you. You know what I mean? Like the.
Hey, Palace, I'm glad we get to come on here, man, and have streams every week. You know, I'll be dropping videos all the time. And you know, at the end of the videos, that's really where y'all get a lot of the knowledge, the breakdowns, because we can really just break sweat. And no, it's not working out. I ain't never heard that in my life. Break sweat. Break bread, right? You know what I mean? Because break bread is like, you know, you break the bread, you share it. Break sweat, that's got to be some East Coast shit.
Opportunity to like finally like break sweat with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's so needed. You know, people tend to want to do this WWE style, you know. Right. Now you got.
Oh, damn. Oh. Oh, no. Pain. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Niggas is breaking sweat for real. Oh, no.
Tend to want to do this WWE style, you know. Now you got all this bad blood, and it's like, for what? Like, first of all, I'm too grown.
Uh-oh. 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 Niggas is out here breaking sweat.
Yep.
Too grown. Like I want us to be able to walk away with this, like, and feel like, one, we have something to learn from.
Yes.
You all also have another way to learn and see this thing that isn't just perpetuated on aggressiveness.
Yes.
Black people aren't.
Damn, bro. I'm telling you, the healthy conversations, bro. This is right up the palace, bro. Like, this is the stuff we be trying to talk about, man. Yes.
Just aggressive.
Yes.
And battles, although they can get competitive, and that's the nature of the art, we can still, at the end, dap up, love, let's go share a drink, let's go share some laughs, let's talk about how our families are doing, like, all the
real
things.
shit,
So
yeah.
I think this is really like a soul to soul moment. So I'm truly like, you know, just, the
like
respect
that.
is high.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm nervous. I just want to get out.
Yeah.
So
Let's break
That's
sweat.
that.
Let's
There
break
you go.
sweat, bro.
So we hope you all look forward to this. Shout out to Out of the Shadows. Shout out to Puppet.
Shadow Puppets.
Shadow Puppets for.
That's the hardest thing in the world, bro, when you fucked up your own shit. Because you started going through names, and the second you started saying names, now it just turned into letters and distant memories. And now you thinking about the randomest shit you done ever thought about in your life, but everything but they fucking names, bro. And Rashaad played it cool, bro. He was like Shadow Puppets, you know, like Soul was about to start stuttering, I guarantee you.
So we hope you all look forward to this. Shout out to Out of the Shadows. Shout out to.
That's exactly where he fucked up, bro.
Go. So we hope you all look forward to this. Shout out to Out of the Shadows. Shout out to Puppet.
right.
Shadow Puppet.
Oh, I know that feeling. Rashaad played it cool, though. You know what I mean? Rashaad played it cool.
So that's that. There you go. So we hope you all look forward to this. Shout out to Out of the Shadows. Shout out to Puppet.
Shadow Puppets.
Shadow Puppets
Right, there you
for
go.
even making this happen.
There you
So
go.
thank y'all. Truly, this is only done in the Midwest. Shout-town.
Let's do that.
Bam.
Let's do that. Bam.
Yes.
Nice.
Hey, man, dap it up. Let's do that.
We need to do that more often.
Hey, man, let's break sweat. Let's break sweat.
So,
And look. Y'all know how I'm finna get down, bro. This is for the nerds. Bro. If you're not with the shit, get the fuck up out of here. You know, if you like being ass, that's your own business. Just off the walk, man. We got to talk about textures. We got to talk about the consistencies to be able to balance out something as natural as the walk. Oftentimes, even when I teach, bro, when I'm talking about transitions, first thing I'm really finna emphasize is if you want to be able to even just focus on the fact that, yeah, you could use transitions in some specific conceptualized way, right? How can I get over there? Let me jump and super spin and, instant transmission or whatever is your business, right? But sometimes I'm like, bro, you could just, just casually, gracefully get there, like walk. Natural movement is usually how I refer to most of this stuff. Before you try to overcomplicate something and just make up something that came straight out your ass, you know what I mean? You could just do very natural movement. And just off the walk alone, from the different levels of control that he's emphasizing between all the different points of emphasis, it's not only something that is effectively like you see it in all the isos, but naturally just to be able to utilize that with the walk, I think creates a naturalness in the subtleties that make it feel less stationary, still mobile, still highly effective in the details. But these are things that I feel like are parts of maturity. These are things that I often practice because like you always have to have a starting point. So I'm naturally looking at that, just downloading the information. Like, damn, even just the walk is nice relative to how he's still effectively, mixing in the different levels of contractions or the stops, isolations, and things relative to the groove still being intact. You gotta see all that before you just automatically jump to, all the crazier combinations of stuff. But I bet you the beginning aspects of it already tell you everything you need to know. So when he gets there, it's gonna make sense. I can tell you that much. We talking poise, we talking different times within the tempos, the polyrhythms, the walk back, but the arms are contracting at two different speeds, attacking two different doubles. You know what I mean? Like there's things relative to the rhythm and the patience, but the poise too is just bro. There's a lot. There's a lot in this.
With a brand new style, far from the drama, smile for my mama, proud of her only child. Rock on, get wild every time my sound pops on. Motor City, pride and joy.
And then everything is still relative to that groove, but it's not forced at all. The walk that I was telling you and the beginning aspects of everything that he was emphasizing have fully taken form to then get you to this point of acceleration and like progression. And then now you seeing it all make sense rather than just feeling like a person just going through movements and, just doing a bunch of random shit. The groove in itself has kept everything intact, but the operation and the way in which he's like, I forgot what the fuck I was going to say, but he's like deconstructing everything from how he uses his knees, his shoulders, his chest, his pops, his arm placements, his directions, while still maintaining that float, that subtlety. Soul has been easily one of the favorites for a long time. Y'all know I love watching that 4 minutes of animation, bro. That 4 minutes of animation, that should be a standard still that I think that is one of the videos that every time I talk about animation, and even when I work with people, I refer to that because I still can go outside right now and not see levels of animation being displayed as freely as what he did in that video.
Far from the drama, smile for my mama, proud of her only child. Rock on, get wild every time my sound pops on. Motor City, pride and joy. Got on, I get off, spit raw.
This is no gimmicky shit. This is not Mickey, bro. Lyrics, bro, stop! Do you see how easy it is, bro, from a rhythm standpoint, dude? Now, granted, Soul is doing so much more layering, but rhythm, I think I want to be clear. I want to hold your hand like a small child when I say this. You probably don't understand rhythm as much as you do. Even then, you might understand it mentally, like certain aspects of it, but relative to your dance, dude, when I talk about the aspects of people being visual consumers of just they watch all the moves of dance now, that's all it is just tricks and doing a bunch of shit that's relative to your entertainment from a visual standpoint, Soul is still offering that. Like, don't get it confused. It might not be as like adrenaline inducing, but if you can see it, then you know. But relative to that, it's rhythm, dude.
Got on, I get off, spit raw, and cameras flash like Super Bowl kickoffs. My passion can't pick off, bit off, or you can chew off. Like a made off, rip off, pit boss. Ordering a hit, slaughtering your clip, the hard rock shit. It's lost in the mix. First told rap might get us rich. 4 mouths up, get off bricks, so don't follow tradition. Get a one-way trip to prison. Nah, that ain't the mission.
Nigga, holy. Hey, nah, I'm making an executive decision and shit you can do about it. Not only am I rewinding it again, so shut the fuck up, I'm uploading this on the main channel. I got to, bro. I got to. Y'all gonna sleep still anyway, but if I already know y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do, I might as well do what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm leaving here with something.
4 mouths up, get off bricks, so don't follow tradition. Get a one-way trip to prison. Nah, that ain't the mission.
You see that?
30 seconds.
Nothing feels like it's being compromised. Where like y'all know how like y'all love beat killing and all that, but your whole dance is sacrificed. You know how you love flow. Y'all know how y'all just do that, just flow. Skip a whole bunch of beats, skip the music, don't have nothing going on within your movement. But as long as you flowing, you cool. You know what I mean? Land on a kick a couple times here and there. Very, very, very casual shit. No, bro. It all gotta be in one. It's got to be in one, bro. It's groove over flow. It's been that, it's gonna stay that. And this is getting me fired up because I'm seeing an example. Do you know this is like food for niggas that's been starving. I'm hungry. And Soul and Rashaad is feeding the streets, bro. This I didn't even see Rashaad's round yet, but geez. I forgot what it feels like to be inspired and confident.
30 seconds. Without a cake, here to save the day. It's high stakes, most just fade away. Detroit got one, save it for rainy days. Cause I understand he might take away my God-given gift, is safe to say. I stay humble, respect to pave the way. I won't fall, prone to recite these tunes. The fire in my soul might ignite these flames to combust, but I surely don't want to destruct.
And they're gonna dance to each other's song. Balance.
Just automatic. Commission, get commission. Say, get commission, commission, get commission, get commission. Say, get commission, commission, get guilty in every.
Oh shit. The space, the choice he took right there to slow it down even more, it's really far in the back. I don't know if that's bass. I don't know all the different ways to say what sounds are what, but
In every lie, wow, groundbreaking with a brand new style. Far from the drama, smile for my mama. Proud of her only child. Rock on, get wild every time my sound pops on. Motor City, pride and joy, got on, I get off, spit raw. And cameras flash like Super Bowl kickoffs. My passion can't pick off, bit off. What you can chew, get lost, you fraud. Like the made off, rip off, pit boss. Ordering a hit, slaughtering your clip. The hard rock shit gets tossed in the mix. I was told rap might get us rich. 4 mouths up, get off bricks. So don't follow tradition and get a one-way trip to prison. Nah, that ain't the mission. The mission. Get the mission.
I want to say I don't even know if I've seen Rashaad
Say,
like
get the mission. Get the mission.
battle.
Get
Damn,
the mission. Get the mission. Say, get the mission. Get the mission.
I like it because it's relative to the parts in where I talk about you could still stop or emphasize stops in spaces where there is no sound. It's not like I emphasize it a lot where people obviously go into the beat killing stages, but like you could still, if you know things relative to the time signature and the understandings of the dead space or just where things can go, then you know whether there's a sound there or not. There's not a sound on the and count, but you could still use that space for the I guess the contrasting moments of your grooves to just emphasize stops in places that aren't as practical as the 1 and 2, just to create differentiation of that of what you've been doing. But these were nice.
Without a cake, here to save the day. It's high stakes, most just fade away. Detroit got me safe for many days, cause I understand he might take away.
That's high. Damn, the whole decimation that's what I keep trying to say, but like.
I came here to save the day. It's high stakes, most just fade away. Detroit got me safe for many days, cause I understand he might take away. My God-given gift is safe to say. I stay humble, respect you paid the way. I won't fumble, room to recite these tunes. The fire in my soul might ignite these fumes and combust, but I surely won't self-destruct.
I feel like these are moments too, just to be like very clear. It's important to let your rounds breathe, man. Again, because of the state and how we live now, people want to put everything in their dance all in one and let flow be the thing that connects it. They want to move at 100 miles per hour, bro, smoking mirrors. They want to fill their round up with so much shit because there's not a second that I need you to like have downtime or get distracted or be not entertained or realize possibly that I don't really know what the fuck I'm even doing. So I gotta keep dishing shit out. It's rare. It almost like exudes confidence, but at the same time, I think just the presentation in itself goes back to that poise that I was talking about even with soul, to just kind of sit in things, man, and just let it breathe, or just create framing the importance of like knowing your posings, and then finding pockets within that, but also having clarity. I'm not gonna lie, this got me more excited than I thought. I knew it was gonna be good, but damn. And I don't know. I could probably imagine half of y'all asleep. That's just what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure half of y'all is asleep. That's why the state of the dance is the way it is, man. Bad shape. From the top soul, because you just be giving too much information, bro. That choice again, even in that pocket where he didn't force himself to have to like move out of it. He just did something very subtle. I feel like, man, dance is just in a really overcomplicated space. It's not that I don't appreciate the elevation of a lot of things.
Check out the sounds of E and it's part of D.
Miss the techniques, man. The details that used to be prioritized in dance, man. Nice.
I never got broke with a kilo. You ever do it when you do the video. Ain't no one to concern but I became yo. I still work for this man, so the video. I never have to worry about me getting jumped. If I ever do, R.E. pop the trunk. Me and my crew, that's all y'all. Yeah.
control throughout every part of the body that he just used is another testament to like how many things he breaks up but emphasizes throughout his movement, dude. Like the arm, the hips, the usage of his legs sliding back, but still having mad control over his head. Like that of what you apply in one part of your body, be very clear that you need to apply to everything, dude. If you do something on one side of your arm, do it on the other side. If you know how to utilize that specific rhythm pattern, make sure you can do that with your legs, your knees, your arms, your elbows. It's the standard is what I'm saying, bro. We gotta get back to a point to like when I watched Out of the Shadows, we watched the battles, bro, or at least the top 32s, which ultimately is another thing. It's like, I'm not gonna talk about it, bro. 32s are ass unless there's an actual purpose to it. But we just trying to bring people in, bro, that I think need to spend more time labbing. Outside of that, the basic thing that I'm saying is I watch a lot of things relative to how dance is presented in the States. And I feel like we can't get away from the Souls, the Slims, the People Frantics. We haven't caught up to that even. Like, not, well, I'm not, as a whole. As a whole, you know what I mean? I feel like, nah, bro, there could be some individuals I could feel capable enough, but as a whole, I don't feel inspired half the time with the stuff that I'm watching, but I feel like this is a crutch to just keep leaning on, because it can't be individuals. It got to be the scene, bro, working to once we see this, how do y'all sleep at night, bro? How do y'all feel comfortable going out there and just be pure ass? Not training though, not effectively taking the things of what you are consuming and processing that and understanding the things of what add to the emphasis of what they let the video with, that it feels dead. Because nobody is, well, I mean, there's a lot of different things, again, on a bigger picture. The leaders got to step up too. The leaders got to step up too and create the spaces necessary to be able to foster the newer generations that are just led by Instagram damn near. It ain't just one side. I don't think so, but I think there's responsibility, but more so on the leaders, because they got to be the ones to guide the next generation, or the next generation just going to figure it out on their own. And now niggas is, like I said, making TikTok tutorials on how to pop, and they only been popping for 3 months. You know, like it's not good.
They biting lyrics on the mic till they close. Are they saying EDs? They can let you in the front. Oh my God. They can let you in the front. Yeah, I'm the E. P-R-U-B-L to the E. Down with my homie Keith and the R-E-D. Niggas talk shit to me, see disagreeing. I don't give a fuck. I'm from NYC to the city. I never shoot to my city, now you know. Get big. You gotta ride. If you don't feel this, then you can break wide. You looking for the M-O-N-E-Y.
Heavy on the black culture, man. Heavy on the soul. Hey, get a little bit more of that.
That be the way. ED cannot be different. Never change the ways of the world.
This one feels like you don't have a time.
I stay fat.
I don't give a fuck. You can have the whole song. You can have a whole track, bro. And that's the benefit to real skill. Not that I think if you give a crackhead crack, he won't do what a crackhead's supposed to do. But if you tell somebody they have unlimited time, they'll take it, right? That's, of course. But I'm saying you see the difference in maturity. You see the difference in fundamental understanding. You see the difference of the longevity and the depth to the things of what he's doing, and the consistency within all of it, and how it's created like a completion aspect of what he puts together, that he could keep. Like, the only thing holding him back is the time, because he could keep operating within that space because it's so understood. That's the part I just miss seeing. I really do miss seeing stuff like this, man. I really do, bro. the lean from like it's borderline. It's not an illusion, but it's relative to like a fake out because of how consistent he's been on the snare. But he still used the snare. He just used it in a way to like abandon the pop to change the texture. But his change in that, it felt like he just warped through it damn near. Yo, he's good for that. You still got that? Rashaad, you still got that?
I never have to worry about me.
Whoa, that was tough. That was tough.
I put it down like this for everybody. Like a dog, and they whoop, make it sound like a frog.
Damn! We gotta wake the fuck up for this, man. I don't know when we gonna get something like this again. What the hell is this? Well, we might be here for a minute. It's like Soul is basically doing what he's doing, what I'm doing with the pause button, except it's in real time.
Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Oh gosh. Damn. What are you doing, buddy? Whoa there, bucko. What are you doing?
Oh. 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 If this don't do it for you, please exit the building. Please grab your belongings. Get your bitch ass up out the palace right now. What the fuck? That's why dance is in one of the worst states it's ever been. Because niggas don't even know what's what anymore. What the fuck? Nigga, how did you just get off the ground and you didn't lose not a single frame rate? Nothing, bro. You didn't lose signal. You didn't drop. Not you didn't compromise nothing. That's the round. That's the round.
Soul is in that boat.
It's been a minute since I felt pissed off, bro. It's been a minute, man. Oh, I'm happy. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been pissed off. And this motherfucker is sending me right now, bro. This nigga is for sure pissing me off. Cause how the fuck are you doing that? You know how loud I would have been at this motherfucking building? I probably would have got kicked out. I probably would have been a distraction. You niggas can have that other stuff, bro. Put the fucking water down. So put the cup down, bro. Stop. Fuck. I already know that. But damn, bro. Damn. And then the beauty of it, which is it's not intended to be that, but that's the part that makes it sad, is like there's so many people, y'all possibly, where this is like a foreign language damn near now. This is the shit right here that should have like 1 million views, bro, and everybody talking about it, gang. This is wild, bro. What I said towards his last round at the end, the freedom, the depth, and like the longevity around how he could keep going. This is what the fuck I meant, because he could do anything. He already understands enough of that, of what he's applying through the techniques and everything about the state of his dance, that it can literally go anywhere. All you got to do, but he already got the IQ for it, is give him an idea, or the creativity around it. The IQ is just relative to all his choices, but he finna make me mad. It just freeze time. Hey, bro, I'm finna start tweaking, nigga. Palace, are we watching the same shit? Or do you niggas want me to go put on some European battle or something? Are we watching the same shit, bro? Some all-style battle.
Yo.
Niggas, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't sit in this, bro. You would have been out of there, crip walking. About 3 different styles already. God dang!
I mean this with all sincerity. Yeah. Insane. Crazy.
Soul, if you see this, well, I don't even think Soul would ever see this because I don't even think he know about the channel. I did comment on his thing, but I don't think he know about the work. But look, hey Soul, you got to stop this, man. You can't keep doing this, dude. You can't, bro. You cannot keep. You can't stop. Oh my gosh. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. The beauty of it is that it's never enough.
Insane. Crazy.
Fucking mind, dude.
Where are we right now? This is crazy.
And I just got even more mad again because J-Rock, what the fuck are you smoking, nigga? You said kids in China is doing this. Oh, fuck no. Oh my gosh. Oh, fuck. Fuck no.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo.
Oh, you gotta stop, nigga. He flipping Rashaad. Smack the shit out that. Honestly, just don't even think people really appreciate. I don't, bro. I don't. I believe that to my core, bro. I believe people don't. People say they do. Nah, bro. Because this is not what the dance is today, but people support. And you don't get it confused, but I'm saying people give the energy to that of what is relevant today. But like niggas don't, bro. We had it so good, man. We had it so good, bro. And I'm not talking about you dick suckers that only give it to the specific niggas with the name. I'm not saying there's not niggas that's nice. But like, no, bro. No, you don't. 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 No, you don't, bro. I can't get off this right here, man. I can't get off this. And of course, I'm going to assess it with myself. I find relevancy and capability, but there are things that I think are pushed a little bit more to a point to where that's what's frustrating. But I see that of what I can understand for what I get out of the majority of anything that's being produced, realize the capabilities to that of what I know I'm on. And just as much as I look at it for myself or outside, is that I know people do not absorb this like man, dude. Man, they don't for real, bro. It's just it feels so long that I felt like I've been in this space to feel like I done found someone that like speak the same language or something, or somebody that like understands that. So even when it's offered, like when I'm talking about relevancy to myself, I feel like I'm gonna be amongst a group of people that like that get it, and then they gonna honor that and show that. Like I'm tripping right now because I'm seeing it, and I'm not taking this for granted because. But that's why I say people don't. Fuck, man. This is some good shit, bro. And I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to say it because that's what you're supposed to do, bro. That's what you are supposed to do. That's the reason why it's dead, because all y'all other niggas just look at it, maybe get something from it, and don't even really contribute to. Like, that's what I'm saying about dancers, bro. Dancers sometimes be the most annoying motherfucking people. All they do is absorb, take, and then repurpose it to make it look more about them. I'm yapping for sure, but there's a lot of shit that's relevant to like the bigger picture that make me look at this and I'm like, thank you, Rashaad. I might just make this a thank you series. I might just say dead ass, thank you, Rashaad, and thank you, Soul, because y'all don't fucking get it. I'm not finna get this every week like all the other battles. I don't even want it that consistently. Well, at least from these two. I would want that standard at all times, nigga, just to make it sound harder. At all times. Because that's what it's supposed to be. But this is another example of an example that is emphasizing the example of what an example is supposed to look like. God damn, I should... You know when you that fucking meme when you writing and you just spitting out flames? He has those good stops again, man. Transition straight to the leg, bro. Nothing is lost. Nothing is compromised, bro. We gotta stop playing, man. We gotta stop playing, man, and just accepting mediocrity, bro. The bare minimum, dude. You gotta cut that stuff out. can't do that. You can't do that. Whoa, he shot it out. Making it easy, bro. I'm finna have a the video is gonna be thank you, you know what I mean? Thank you, Rashaad. Thank you, Soul. This is obviously the live stream version of a video that allows me to pause it as much as I need to, and I got to. I would have been losing my brain. Hey, K, look at this, K. Like I said, we gotta cut the fat off, bro.
The importance
Look at this, K.
is like
Look at this, K.
both popping.
How do you still misunderstand something with context, bro? It can't be that hard. It can't be that hard, bro.
Shared on the floor, which is like 2 rounds or something. I think it's the conversation, the conversation of artistic integrity, the conversation of rhythm, the conversation of like heritage and culture. Like this thing means so much to I think both of us on such a grand scale. And I'm just happy to have this opportunity to like finally like break sweat.
I forgot about that. Yeah, break sweat. Yeah, I forgot.
With you.
We gotta
know
break
what I mean?
sweat.
Like it's so needed.
Yeah.
You know, people tend to want to do this WWE style, you know. Now you got all this bad blood, and it's like, for what? Like, first of all, I'm too grown.
Yep.
I'm too grown. Like, I wanna.
Uh-oh. Caught that though. No, you caught that though. What you talking about? I know you caught that though. It's crazy. What you talking about, Kay? God damn. Oh, this made my motherfucking day, bro. I know you caught that, Kay. I know you caught that.
Oh my God.
As soon as he said that, I said, where Kay at, bro? Don't get quiet on me now, Kay. I know you caught that. That WWE shit. Oh, nice. Whoa. From the top. and shit. You got hand signs, domain expansion. GFGD, since you missed most of it, don't even trip. I'm too inspired right now, bro. I'm uploading this probably right after stream. I'm uploading this on the main channel, bro. It has to be done. Y'all gonna sleep like y'all usually do, but I gotta put it out there, gang. This shit is too good. Want to know what niggas in China is smoking this. That low-key remind me of like some undercover brother shit. That remind me of the scene from Undercover Brother, bro. Rashaad, man. Rashaad, you can't do stuff like that, bro. Rashaad, you gotta relax, dude. That was, bro. You can't just drop atomic bombs and not give niggas warning, bro. What the fuck is you doing? What the fuck? Nice, man, bro. I'm there's too much with the video, dude. And this is stuff that I remember I asked Slim this question too. I don't think I really got like no, he did tell me that the scene is bad. Like I've been knew this too, bro. I did talk to Slim about this. Cause it makes me question, bro, like I'm finna watch this. And like I said, we watched the Out of the Shadows Top 32. I'm finna watch these rounds from Soul. Hopefully they did this shit after the event. Maybe they did it before, maybe to inspire people, but that didn't work. If I had to watch this and then go consume the rounds of what I watched from the top 32, respectfully, man, I'd rather kill myself in game. It don't. I asked him that because I don't know. I'd imagine it's got to be something difficult, which is also sometimes how I feel within the assessments that I might make within the, or not even mic, but a lot of times when I'm doing the breakdowns and the talking points of the video, I wonder how it feels for certain individuals. I even talked to Cozy about it. Cozy's perspective was, well, let me finish the sentence. But I look at what Rashaad and Soul offer, then go back to the current state of how majority of people are dancing, and I just find it like, how do you judge? How do you judge stuff that is missing so much shit? And it's done at such a subpar level, but it's not even like there was a complete difference of like, it was less of the people that weren't really serving as much of the skill, and it was harder for them to get through. And there were all the people that we refer to today. They were running shit back then as they were supposed to. But now we are clinging on to them, or now they're in the judge seats a lot more than they are on the floor. So I find it difficult in my own thought process to be like, how are you capable of doing all this? And then you got to watch dancers all day give a fraction of it. Give like 1 to 2 components of what y'all doing. Cozy Dad told me she'll often grade people on a curve. And I'm like, that's valid. I can hear that because I just, the fact that that's even necessary sucks. And then when I asked Slim, like relative to him just giving me his take on like the difference of the era, and this is probably like the worst era he's personally seen. Come on, man. That's why I said sometimes the shit is sad, bro. Because I'm finna hold on to this. I wasn't even there. That's why I said if I was there, I would have been losing my fucking mind. I might have went. I don't know if I'm flying, but like if this was, I would go a good distance to see this, bro. The reason why I'm so passionate about it and I'm talking about it so heavily, or this video is finna be long as fuck, because I'm trying to savor as much as I can of it, dude. Because I just don't think, I don't think a lot of y'all is finna like really get it, dude. When I watch this and then we watch the tie dyes and we watch some other battles, I feel like it's easy for people to consume and just keep going. I don't want to move off of this. Man, I haven't felt this way in a while. The beneficial aspects of stuff that I've been learning is to be able to give that to myself. So I feel like I'm honoring the things of what I take from this and trying to bring that into my own dance and elevate the status of what I talk about in terms of standards. So I feel like I'm mutually responsible in creating the space with y'all to talk and have these conversations, while not only being able to give y'all the perspectives, but trying to be an example to that of what I know I want to work hard to be able to maintain. And they are giving me nothing but perspective to be like, yeah, man, they got to keep going, bro. Got to keep going, dude, because it's just that they are offering so much in this exchange, dude. And that's why, again, I'm saying thank you again and again and again, man, to Soul and Rashaad, bro. And if y'all can please let me know where the fuck y'all getting smoked at by some Chinese kids, I got to know. I got to know, brother. Rashaad got some good ass legs, man. It's crazy how some older people, I'm not even trying to call Rashaad older, but it's crazy how some people look like they can't walk too good. And I'm not trying to say that about Rashaad either, but it's crazy how they look like they can't walk good and then start doing some of the craziest leg sequences you have never seen. Like an example, I remember I saw King Charles, right? He was walking. It looked like the way he was walking, he probably got like one of them, disabled, little stickers on his car so he can get the handicap parking. Because the way he was walking, it looked like, I don't know if he was injured, I don't know what his shit was, but he was looking like he ain't that dude. Just for the nigga to get one of them tracks, that nigga started moving at all types of speeds. I said, God damn, what the fuck? Like you just would have never thought off the way Mud was walking that he was finna turn up like that. Sometimes I'm just watching Rashaad like, damn, you still got it. In the legs. Boy, Rashaad gotta be the youngest, oldest looking dude I've ever seen. He up there, I'm pretty sure. He just showed his age. There you go. But it's kind of a play on what the fuck Soul was doing at the end of his last round.
Yo, I'm dizzy. Yo, I am dizzy.
They still are doing more rounds, bro.
This song, though.
They are still doing more rounds. Man, look at that stand. Do you know how hard it is to slide like this? Do you know how fucking strong the nigga got bionic legs from Wakanda, bro? He got that Wakanda juice, bro. That vibranium, he got vibranium kneecaps or something. Cause you gotta sit in there graciously, still sliding, add styles. You know how hard that is? Ah! So motherfucker, bro. And we just sitting here. I'm gonna break something, bro. I'm gonna break something. I'm gonna smash one of these monitors, dude. So, again, brother, I'm talking to you again. Well, have we met? No, I don't think so. It don't even matter, dude. I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I'm just talking shit. I'm just running my mouth, dude. But holy fuck, man. I'm just running my mouth, dude. God damn! And here's some more free game. You know what? You know, like when you slow stuff down, the significance of like what he just did, it like creates more value for opportunity in choice when you are really trying to punch a specific sound because you're letting it breathe, bitch. When you muddy up the space of your round by hitting everything, nothing ultimately stands out, or there's not a lot of breathing room in between for you to create the distinction of everything you're like overwhelming somebody with by attacking everything. But damn, man. Weight off of that. I'm finna lose my shit, dude. I'm finna lose my shit, dude. This is making me all types of mad. Now I'm finna make dancers dance again, dude. I'm finna start attacking niggas. Like I'm getting mad at other niggas now. Why did this have to go, bro? Why couldn't this last longer? Why did this have to die? Why did this standard have to die? Why do niggas like being ass? Why are the niggas that are actually good the ones that don't get talked about enough, bro? Why do people love sucking wee and giving niggas clout over the niggas that are able to produce shit like this, bro? I never understood. Why is it so backwards? Why? Why? Fuck, man. Literally did.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
This controller turn off? Process no more of this shit, man.
I'm sick. I am sick.
This is unnecessary, but fuck you and your dance, nigga. Fuck you and your weak ass dance. If it ain't this, get it the fuck up out my face, man. This is why I said, listen to me. This is why I said, this is beyond me now. This is why I said, bro, if I have a perspective relative to a standard that I cling on to, don't blame me, blame this nigga. Blame motherfuckers like him. I don't give a fuck how tough I might sound in regards to like that of what I'm asking of. I don't give a fuck. I saw it already. I saw it already, garbage. Nope. 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 I saw it already. And I seen examples like him. It's the difference in why there's only going to be a select few amount of people on this earth that get to a certain level of skill. Because niggas is not going to put themselves in that position of continued discipline, sacrifice, or even just the balance between the mental and the physical to be able to really get to that point and reach that point, bro, and sustain it. Holy shit, bro. I don't know what else to say. I don't know, bro. This is wow. Wow, niggas in China is smoking. Oh my.
So bad.
I'm sorry, Rashaad. Give me a second, bro. Palace, I'm gonna bring it back to y'all. Y'all ain't saying shit, but I'm gonna bring it back to y'all for a second, dude. I can't. It's too much, dude. I'm not finna. I have the benefit of a video. I'm finna take my. I don't give a fuck, bro. This battle is probably 30 minutes. It's finna be 2 hours. I don't. Damn, man. Damn, man. It's like it's in context to obviously we finna watch mad shit on stream, and I'm gonna have to watch a lot of bullshit. I already know that. So I gotta savor this as much as I can. At the same time, it's gonna piss me off because I think this shit should be talked about worldwide, bro. I think this should be a reintroduction to what the fuck a standard is, dude. I can go outside right now. I can go outside for the next 10 years, and I know niggas ain't doing this. I can go to Out of the Shadows, Shadow Attack, the Puppet Master. I can go to the event that they uploaded right now, and I know every single battle I watch it won't even be close, even if it was in lowercase. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter, bro. Obviously they are different because of how good they are, but I'm still saying that the standard and the bar, like if I could show you under my floor, in like under the earth, under the ground, like if I could go as low as possible, that's where it's at. So obviously they're not touching this, but again, I look at the people, the dancers, just as much as I look like the onus is on leadership, mentors, and more so the lack of, or the bad ones, the ones that really just be leading off of ego, the ones that want to claim students before really preaching and pushing knowledge and letting people go out on their own. Like everything is about control. I seen it, bro. Yo, you don't even have a name no more, nigga. Your name is student. You are my like. I see the difference, bro. People didn't get validated enough, so now they claim it through you. Guess what? Now you are just an extension of what they never got. So now they get to have ownership over you, bro. There's a lot of not good mentors, gang. I'm not saying that they are terrible and they don't give nothing, but let me give you an example, bro. Tabo never charged me a fucking dollar, dude. A dollar. Never charged me nothing. Tabo, the motherfucker that like damn near birthed Slim, right? Would drive to me. That's because I'm a kid, though. To meet me where I'm at, and I barely know how to, walk straight. give me an abundance amount of knowledge, gave me music, playlist of music to practice too, that would help me with certain practices relative to that of what we were doing, different levels of integrations between that of what we were practicing so that you could take it up a notch, so you can have the beginner aspect of what this is, then there's the intermediate, then there's the advanced and everything in between, then there's a way to interconnect it. Like, I'm just saying there's not a lot of selflessness. Not that I believe that it's completely selfless, because obviously he enjoyed it to some degree. He has to, or else it's torture. But you get the difference, though. And then he would pull up to me before he was going to go to another practice spot early on. Or like later on, though. Like Tabo would stop here. I'm too young. I can't go out, like, to the clubs and all the stuff that he would be doing. But then he would go here first. Then he would go over there. We'd be in my garage downstairs, bro. Like, you would think a person of a certain caliber is only going to work with a certain person that's relative to, like, you know, like you being able to get something off of it. I'm going to shut the fuck up. But I'm just saying, bro, it's the people that need to do the work. And I also think that's relative to teachers, mentors, fostering the next generation, dude. We talk about that gap. We talk about that gap in skill that's relative to the current state of the dance. While that is very true, it's also relative to the people that are teachers, man. The responsibility. My generation, like if I were to really start yapping, my generation is the direct results of the lack of. And then now that I can see that there's borderline no future, I can see a couple little kids doing hip hop here and there, but I'm talking about, I can see the youth or the lack of youth. It's tough, bro, because it wasn't set up. It wasn't. And I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I'm gonna keep talking, dude. It's because I was just gonna say the individual gain that dancers often chase is the reason why when they're done, there's nothing left after that. People come into the dance, and I want to be clear, they come into the culture, think that because they've been doing the dance for so long that they now feel like, you know, that's their shit. And they probably talk about dance culture before. I'm not talking about dance culture so we can involve everybody. I'm talking about black culture because you're doing a black art form. But even if I go into that, y'all probably wouldn't get it either. Or if you do, you don't have a certain respect over certain stuff that leads to the problem. Like the comment. I don't know. I don't even know how. I'm not gonna speak on J-Rock too heavy. I'm gonna stall him out. I don't know how the fuck you get context for what Soul and Rashaad said to explain the reasoning behind the exchange, the exhibition. And then I'm watching these rounds and we still come to these conclusions. Like, I don't know what else to say, bro. I don't know what else to say. There's what? But like, I believe that was Rashaad's account. It's like you pretty much are given an answer to that of what we are explaining as to why it's dead. You're pretty much creating the real time example right here, right now. You the proof, bro. And then Soul made it worse. I read that shit. I just said, damn. I just said, damn. But there can be multiple truths. There can be multiple things to consider. Which is why I even said the onus being on the dancers of the newer generation just as well as the teachers, but the mentors, not just class type shit too, like not the teaching, but like the community. Homeland will forever be an example for me, at least. And at the time, that Homeland was good before that weird nigga ruined it and ran it into the ground. This nigga look at me. God damn. Oh shit. God damn, I felt offended. He talking to me like he know I'm watching this shit. He said, "Listen, bitch." That's what he said right now when he looked dead at me. Right now, he looking at you probably. Holy shit. Vocal? Why is he looking at me like that? Hey, yo, Rashaad, what are you doing? Hey, Rashaad, what are you doing, buddy? Hello? That's sick, bro. That nigga stepped over that shit, said, "Excuse me." Rashaad, where do you be pulling these angles out from, bud? The nigga just hit the fusion? There's no way they go again.
Last round.
They do.
Last round.
That's all I got, man. I can't talk too loud, but his points, like he knows his area so damn well, man. It's a good change, man. Back to the groove, 'cause that's where it's always at, man. Way to come back home. I swear y'all motherfuckers make me so sick, bro. Just claiming dance, but with no groove.
Hawkins here, baby. Yo.
Y'all can have that other stuff. What time is it, man? Oh, no. That's expensive right there, so. Hey. perspective right now. Kind of broke out of it, but I still see the area of focus though.
My goodness.
popping peace round. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't even remember the name of the event. I don't think there's one person that's gonna know what I'm saying. Did he battle Iron Mike? I know he did it in other situations, I believe, but I'm emphasizing like it was like a rare battle that was hard to find. But like it was with Hugo, I want to say Kid, Slim, Pete. I think that might have been all of them. I don't think y'all know what I'm saying, but it was like an international battle that was supposed to be like on DVDs, but I think someone did upload it at one point, so I saw a version of it. But I don't think y'all know what I'm saying. But it reminded me of that round with Pete in the chair, because Pete was fucking shit up in chairs. But damn, this is good, man. Y'all motherfuckers, man. The next time you call this shit an art form, call it a black art form, motherfucker. Be very clear. This is beautiful shit, man. Some beautiful shit. Make some noise! That's what y'all finna do, bro. Y'all not taking that away from me, man. Like I said, bro, the next time you call it an art form, make sure you add black in front of that motherfucker, bro. The shit that y'all be on, the shit that y'all be participating in, the shit that y'all be snatching up, bro, and turning it to everything but what it was. Make sure you call that shit a black art form. Soul, Rashaad, at the highest standard, bro. Prime time examples. Nah, we don't let that ride, bro. We don't let that ride, bro. That's getting uploaded tonight.